Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today I'm going to do a review of Wind Peaks on the Xbox platform. So this is developed and published by Actoon Studio and it was released onto the store on the 27th of October 2021. Now, Wind Peaks is a hidden object puzzle game, and yeah, it's basically described as a searching game with a distinct hand-drawn, cartoonish visuals, and it tells the story of a group of scouts that find a map that guides them to a magical part of the forest. So one thing that I love about this game is it has a really nice cartoony art style. There's a lot of animated things in each of the levels. There's animals moving around. You can click on trees and buildings and windows open and stuff like that. So there's a lot of interaction in the game. There's cool different environments, and the story itself is told through like the set pieces you find in each of the levels, and then as you complete each of the levels and find all the items, it then sort of plays a cutscene to sort of further along the plot. So I really enjoyed it. Like I say, I mean, I do like the sort of hidden puzzle games, but this one, you weren't just finding the items. There was also, on some of the levels, there are like puzzles you have to solve. They're not particularly difficult, but it adds a bit of variety to the game. And there was also like an achievement for finding, no, but for recycling bottles across all of the levels. So as you're looking for the items you're trying to find, you can put these plastic bottles in the bin, and it accumulates towards your achievement. And like I said, there's also other achievements for finding like certain things on each of the levels. Like, I think it was like finding all the gnomes, finding all the cats, and then obviously for completing the levels as well. So if you're an achievement hunter, it's not a bad game for achievements. You're looking at about 1.5, 2 hours to get through it, depending on how quick you find everything. One other thing I really enjoyed about this game, if you look into the top left corner, you can see there's like a countdown. So you can basically set, and it's a couple of minute countdown. I think it's like 3 minute countdown for each item. So you can set one off and then look for the other items. And then when that time limit runs out, it'll sort of hint where that item is, which is great, especially when you've got that one item left that you can't find. I hate hidden item games where you're looking and looking, and even though it's right there in front of you, you just can't see it. But at least with this, it gives you have to at least spend a minimum of a certain amount of time looking for that item before it gives you the sort of hint where it is. But it does mean that you are able to sort of find what's missing without sort of stressing yourself out, basically. Um, the game itself is full of humour, just visual humour and stuff, and the way the plots progress. Like I say, through these sort of really cool, sort of cartoony cutscenes and the sort of interactive elements on the levels. The game itself is fun. There's a whole host of different types of missions to do as you uncover the sort of secret of the forest. Now, I did have a glitch on my game on one of the levels. It was like a farm level, and I had to find this. I think it was either a cat or a dog, and I even used the timer thing, and it was literally pointing exactly where it was, and I could not. It wasn't there. So in the end, I ended up having to sort of like click around on the screen. I even came out of the game, tried to restart it, but it's like auto save, so I was always back in the same level at the same point without the the bloody dog, and it was driving me a bit mad. But I did click around, and eventually it just gave it me like it just looked like the animal had spawned, so I could hear it, and it was telling me roughly where it was, but I could not see it on the screen. It literally wasn't there. I even had my wife looking with me at the same time because it was driving me mad. But like I say, I don't know whether that's a everyone's type of game or it's just my unluckiness. I've clicked one thing in the wrong order or something, and it's just unfortunately not spawned it properly. But it was rather frustrating. But like I said, that was the only issue I had with the game. Now, like I say, there's also you have to build totems on some of the levels. That's for another achievement. You can see me absolutely failing at building a totem right now. I could not figure out how to get them on top of each other, but it turns out you have to put them on the different totems. I'm trying to stack it on a totem that isn't there. and it was driving me insane. So I just sort of gave up in the end, and then I figured it out. So yeah, really fun game, really cool art style, and it's playable on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S via backwards compatibility, and PC, and it has 60 FPS and VRR as well, which is a cool little bonus. Looks really cool, and it's priced at £12.49. So I would highly recommend picking this up in a sale, mainly just because you're only getting up to sort of like 2 hours at best out of it. But it is a really good game. If you like the hidden item games, this is one of the better ones I've played. But like I say, it is nearly double what most of the other ones are priced at the moment. So bear that in mind, especially since it is only sort of like a 2 hour game at best. That's that for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, leave a message in the comments what are the sort of hidden puzzle games I should try, and let the world know that we need a proper Where's Wally game coming out again, because I keep playing these hidden puzzle games and I'm like, man, I want to play a new Where's Wally game. That's what I want in my life. But that's that. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon for more content, guys. Bye for now.